Hello, dear viewer. I am leesusss, and this is bees, 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 loads of bees. But when we start, let's do something that doesn't actually involve bees. Well, not directly, anyway, but does refer back to something I mentioned towards the end of one of my previous episodes, which was it was prior to um, me starting to make the nether bees. And the reason for making nether bees, apart from anything else, is to get blaze rods. Blaze powder for blaze rods, because I need them for various things I'm stuck on. But I thought the other alternative, of course, was to run around the nether and find myself a nether fortress. I just wanted to let you know, I didn't actually come back to that, but that's exactly what I did find. I just happened to be wandering around, having a quick look around the nether anyway, and I spotted on the minimap a blaze face. Well, there's a couple now actually on the minimap up top right now. I also saw a wither skeleton, so it made it obvious what this was over here. So just to say that, you know, I'd found, oh, it's right there actually. I'd found an alternative if I wanted to go and get blaze rods, and I'm not going in there though. I'm sure you'd love me to run in there, naked as I am, with nothing but my flint sword for protection. But I'm not going to. First of all, I'm not sort of sadist you are, you terrible people. And I would die very quickly. But also because I'm supposed to be doing this with bees, so it's a little bit cheaty. You know, I should be doing it the right way. So I'll use the bees that I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, there's also a wither skeleton there. I could do with a wither skeleton bone at some point, but maybe later if I get some armour. We're not going to do that. Anyway, we've got a whole bunch of things to get through in this episode, and possibly the next one as well. As I tend to do these things in sessions that last, 2 or 3 episodes. So, I hope you don't mind, but I've been doing some bits off screen just to keep everything moving. And you haven't missed very much. I'm going to catch up on what's happened. But, let's see, where should we start first? Let's start with the demonic bees and see where they're up to. They're still coming out. That's not a good sign, actually. Okay, the infernals have finished. I've now got 2 apiaries working away in here, and what I had to do, I had to earn some more hell emulation upgrades. So that means I had to do this quest. Where was it? Is it Industrial Factory? Yeah, this climate control one. You earn all these by making 2 climate control modules, which is expensive in bronze or whatever it is. Is it bronze or brass? I can't remember. It's expensive though, but I thought it was necessary to do this because apart from anything else, as well as getting the molten combs, which I need, let's go and grab these and hopefully not die in the process. Ow! 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 How well was she? How far gone was she going? Okay, nearly finished. We'll put this lot back in anyway. There's another reason for doing it as well as owning the combs, which I think I've got enough now. I need to hand those in. Which is that the infernal bees tend to have very nice stats, or the various nether bees have nice stats, and that relates to something else I need to do in the near future. So first of all, this has all been changed. This apiarist chest has been annoying the hell out of me, so I've sort of gone around it. So what do we have here? Rather than just stuffing them all in, on page 1 I have all the queens, which are often ones I've been given or ones I've pulled out before they're finished. Then we have all the princesses, stuff for the next pages, and all the drones are in here. And part of the reason for doing that is because this damn chest doesn't really sort them properly. If you've not analysed your bees, then they don't get stacked together, and things like queens and princesses don't stack anyway, and it all gets mixed up in here. It doesn't really sort them properly. So if this page is completely full, but I've got a bee that's already in the chest somewhere, it doesn't like sort it onto the page for me. It's not very that helpful. So the drones are all in here, and these are all partly sorted as well. And what they're sorted by, let's just analyse this drone. Actually, this one's not so good, but they tend to have better than this. Aggressive on there. Perhaps it's the other bees that have better ones on there. They have okay stats. So what we have here, we have these are sort of the low grade bees because of their individual stats, like their fertility and everything else. Where is... There they are, the infernal ones. The ones towards the top are a little bit better. So for example, sinister drones, if I show you a sinister drone. Normal lifespan, average pollination speed. So it's not a bad couple of options on there as well. And of course they make... Which honeycomb do they make? Simmering. That's for that one's actually that useful, but some of the other ones are useful. But the point is, there's some useful stats in there, because some point in the near future, I want to make the perfect bee. Well, a better bee, anyway. So, things like these ones up here, the industrious, I've got loads of these, thankfully. And the demonic's a good example for the nether bees. Longer lifespan, average. So we can, if we get enough of these things, we can start sticking them in the gene puller outer machine over here. What's it called? I'm holding shift down now because I've been playing Warframe, and that's what, to me, my brain, that now means run. It doesn't in Minecraft, which is messing me up. No, not this one, no. Where is it? Which is the one you use? Perhaps it's still in here. The genetic sampler. So the sampler will pull random things out of the bees, and we can start using it to make a better bee. So that's the plan, but I need more of these to do this. So industrious is a good one. Industrious is a good choice. So because it's got normal and it's got fast for pollination. So there's a couple of good things in there that we can try and pull out just by stuffing bees in there and see when we get it come out. But I haven't done anything like that before, so I don't really know what's going to happen. But that's the purpose of this. However, there's another thing to do with numbers of bees, which is also frustrating, which is the blooming mana. Okay, so I've been testing this in a minor semi-experimental sort of way to see how much mana you actually get from bees, and how do these flowers work? Do the begonias actually... So there's a concern with some of the mana flowers well, at least one mana flower in Botania, that if you put a stack of something on there, it sucks it all up in one go. And that's the munchdew, I think it is, which eats food. So you don't stick a stack of steaks on there, because it'll eat it as one steak. Instead, you should put one steak on at a time. I was wondering if maybe this was the same with the bees, so you put a whole load of bees on there, and it eats them all in one gulp. But I don't think so. It's just that bees are really rubbish for mana, which is why I've still got a tiny amount in here. Not very much at all. I mean, it's really, really awful. But I need half of this full. See, it's a little bit higher now because I've been sticking bees in there. I need a lot of bees in there to make it worthwhile. So I'm hoping the nether ones might help. But I've also had another inspiration over here, which is, let's go and do this now before I forget and get distracted by something else shiny. So, is it this one? The lifespan upgrade. And then before, I was cursing the lifespan upgrades. I didn't find them very useful. Automation's already in there. Okay. We're going to use them. First of all, we're going to pull all the stuff out of here. I now have as well... River drones, good. I now have... excuse me, coughing. I now have 3 copper cuprum queens going, because copper is still a big problem for me. So I think, what did I take out? I've still got the tin one working. Perhaps I took one of the irons out, is what I did. Not using much iron. Rooted is nice. Mundane. Okay. Industrious. Produces lots of lovely drones and things normally. There's the iron one. A new one. We'll do that in a minute. This is the one, though. At the moment, the Forest Queen is the one with the highest fertility. And all she's doing at the moment is producing normal honeycomb, which is wonderful, but I've got loads of normal honeycomb. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to put in these 4 lifespan upgrades. And the idea is now, this is now the baby making machine. I want her to turn out as many drones as possible. So the lifespan upgrade reduces her life massively. So it will go through here very, very quickly. And because she produces 3 drones at a time, we should have lots of drones. We don't care about the honey too much, which is why I've taken the production upgrades out. But lots and lots of drones. And I'm hoping that, not really for the perfect bee situation, because that isn't that important for this one. I can't remember what her scan is, but I think only fertility is really good for her. But lots of drones means at least I can stick loads of them on the begonias and hopefully get enough mana just by producing lots of bees. There you go. That's the plan. That's one of the plans. Her Majesty over there is still doing well. Now, while we're here, this is a new bee that I made. So we're heading towards Imperial Queens now for dripping combs. And this is the important thing, the royal jelly. And the royal jelly is important because you need to have that to make the alveary, which... I've never made an alveary, so I don't really know how to explain what it is. It's a multi-block structure, and in my mind, it's sitting in the same sort of position as things like the Tinker's Furnace and coke ovens and stuff like that. And it's multi-block, and it's useful down the line. Like what's the other one? The steel. What's the one that produces steel? Steel furnace, blast furnace, things like that. You know, so it's going to be useful hopefully down the line. But right now, I just know I need to make it, and I need the royal jelly to do that. But let's stick this stuff away. I've got so much stuff in here. Dripping combs are not that useful. I should trade some of these in for bees. Dripping combs is ridiculous. So there you go. So the Imperial's one. I think there's another one after that. What's the one comes after the Imperial? Let's have a little look over here. Is it going to tell me in here? Back to basics. No. Is it industrial factory, isn't it? No, this is one we're going to hand in a minute. Stringy. The Queens. Here we go. Ah, there we go. That's what I need. We need 32 royal jelly. We'll give us another resonant energy cell. Is that the same as the other one? Or is that Storm War? And some solar panels. And loads of goodies. Look at this. Probably going to take the ender pearls. As currently, I know there's a bee for diamonds. But I don't seem to have been able to produce any ender pearls. So that's why I'm going to pick this one. But we'll do that soon. So while I'm here, let's just sort these out. Clay can go in the thingy. Yeah, the thingy. You know what I mean. In the centrifuge. To explain myself to you, you know what I mean. Right, this lot. Okay, let's hand this in. Molten combs. Hateful and spiteful. Now, I could have made these in other ways, but this is the easiest way to do it, is to buy it like this. What do I want, hateful or spiteful? I think I want hateful, because hateful gives me redstone, I think. Let me, I'm just going to sort some bits out, and I'll check that, and I'll bring you back in a sec. Right, it is the hateful that I need, because I need to make, the final point we're trying to get to here is skulking, I think. Is it skulking? No. No, it's not skulking. It is... I wrote it down somewhere. Smouldering bees. This is part of the breeding pair for that one. And that will give us... the smouldering bee gives a comb that will give you blaze. So we're finally there, I think. Okay, let's put these into here. I don't know what else they're useful for already. How are your stats here? Hateful, where's the other one? Spiteful Princess. Well, she can go in here, I think. She's probably already analysed. Let's have a little look. 9 honey. Yeah, she's already analysed. See, good stats again for Spiteful. But we're going to go and put the... you don't go in there. You're a princess, so you go in there. We're going to put these two in one of the hives in a minute. Over in hell, but we'll do that in a minute. First of all, let's have a look at what happens with the mana when we do this, because we've got 4 spare bees here. There's the forest ones. No, don't put that on there. I've got to remember that. It's dangerous. A little bit of mana in the spreader, see? It's going through to here. Damn all difference for 4 bees. I'm just going to chuck these on because it's easier. It means my inventory won't try and get me to throw my valuable nether bees on there. See, little tiny amount. Quite frankly, I'd rather have day blooms and night blooms than these flipping things. It's gone in. Damn all. I mean, it's getting there, but how long is it going to take like this for me to do that? Oops. Put that in there. There we go. We'll get there eventually, I guess. It's just very frustrating. Oh, this lot finished. Now, I don't think that Hateful does anything particularly good as far as... I think it just produces smouldering combs again. Oh, you lot are nasty. Ow, 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 ow! See what I mean? Already. I need to make another gate into hell, really. You sneak around the back? No, because some idiots made decorations here that are then dangerous. Oh god, these things will kill me as well. They really will kill me. Ow! Stop it! Okay. We got them ready to go. This is why you don't put the what do you call it? Automation upgrade on these things. They got a long range as well. They really are hateful. No, not the axe! Oh my god! They're going to kill me. They are going to kill me. Okay. Let me look in the corner. While you could think it's not the some of the other species. Some of the other species set you on fire as well. Let me stand over here and eat a sandwich. Nice view. Nice day we're having here. Let's Should we break out the back? That's a good idea. Sneak around the edge. Good stuff. Oh, narrow squeak. The bees haven't killed me yet. At some point, bees are going to kill me. A lot of other things have killed me, but not bees. I'm sure you're living in in excitement about that day when I tell you I've been killed by a bee. Anyway, let's quickly analyse these. And, okay, so I mentioned skulking earlier as well. See, good stats. Nice stats, bees. In fact, next time this lot finish, in fact, what I'm going to do... Okay, next time the... What are they called? Which one are they? We're going to keep these in our inventory, actually. The next time that the... what do you call it? These ones over here, the hateful ones, or whatever they're called. Next time these ones in this hive here finish, all they're doing is making molten combs right now. So when they finish, what we'll do is we'll use these ones as our baby makers. I mean, they've only got a fertility 2, but I can't do much about that. I might actually put the automation upgrade on them. And the high lifespan, and we'll see how many of these we can produce, and we'll maybe use these to make... I mean, we can get these stats, we can get these aspects out of them, can't we? We can try and get these out. Fertility is not actually that important because we've already got genes given to us that have got fertility bonuses in them. So that's okay. So the other thing is, did I not? Oh, these are production upgrades. I'm starting to get off the track now. I had such a good plan, and now I wander off the track. Simmering combs, ash, which I've got ridiculous amounts of, and we'll put these away as well. Okay, now over here, we've got another bee working. Hopefully he's finished by now. We'll have to see. Oh, by the way, as we go past the Imperial as well, look. I'm sort of my pink bubbles. One of the benefits of the Imperial Queen is she also has a beatific effect, which is a healing effect, which is nice. Now this lot don't do very much. I mean, I can't even what furtive combs give you, but these are skulking queens. These are fairly easy to make. They were... where is it? Modest plus Eldritch. So nothing amazing as far as rare bees. But they're an important step down the road to getting the new one, the what do you call it? The smouldering bee, which is the one that will give us blaze powder. So once that lot over there have finished their first cycle, we'll combine them with a skulking one to get the next bee, and then we'll have blaze powder coming out, and that will be a big jump forward. Now, what does this stuff actually do? I don't think the furtive comb actually gives you anything very valuable at all. Can it give me something? Anything? Collective for collecting purposes. Beeswax. Anything other than beeswax? Must give me something. No? It should give you something special. Okay, fine. Just beeswax. Stuff you then. Furtive comb thing. You're no use to me. So this lot here, that's a little... Oh! A queen? How has she gone back to being a queen already? Had I automated that one? Perhaps I had. Okay, well, never mind. We'll put her in here anyway. We'll analyse her and put her in here. Maybe I just ran her in there to see what the stats were like. Nothing really that great. Oh, pollination speed's nice. She just makes flowers. Okay. That's not bad. We've got some spare ones. Maybe they'll be useful for something else. How do they rate amongst these other bees? Let's have a look. We'll put them in the middle stack. We'll put them in the middle pile over here, because they're quite good. They're okay. And we'll put the Queen, Her Majesty, in there. Although, perhaps we should put... excuse me. We'll put one in here to remind me I need to use this very soon. Have I got enough mutagen in here? Probably. Skulking drone in there. Let's put another block of redstone in there. I think I've got glowstone bees as well, haven't I? Can I make glowstone bees yet? Can't remember. I've got loads of blocks of redstone anyway. We'll put one of those in there. Good, good, good. Now, you also notice I've been collecting clay. For absolutely ages I've been collecting clay. And hopefully we now finally have enough. We do. To hand in this quest as well. See, I told you it'd be a good episode. Loads of stuff to hand in. What's this one, by the way? Destabilised. Oh, redstone. And cursed earth. I don't need cursed earth. I've got my own grinder, thank you very much. Well, fine. I don't know what destabilised bees do. I can't remember. A lot of these are finished, aren't they? Need to get some more of that one there. Now, what was this under? Oh, resources. There we go. Clay bees. And what are you going to give me? River drones. Thanks. I guess for breeding they might be okay. I'm actually handing this in. I'm not even handing it in, so we have to do something with the clay. I mean, the obvious thing, really, for a player who plays lots of mod packs, is to make a Tinkers. But I don't really see the point, because we're not making ores, we're making bars. Therefore, I'm not going to get the doubling effect of that. And I might bear it in mind for later to make a Tinkers. We'll see. We'll see what we need to do. Maybe there'll be something else we need to do. One of the other, what do you call it? One of the other big units. What's this? Nothing particularly special there. River drones, river princess. Yeah, you can just go in here. Maybe you'll be useful for breeding at some point.